Hey everybody, I'm Jimmy Rance and welcome to Unfiltered. This is Jimmy Unfiltered. Again, I'm going to keep my username Jimmy Rance because, for 14 years, many of you know me by Jimmy Rance. The program here, the channel though, is Unfiltered. We can talk about whatever, as long as we can be halfway respectable. I want to talk about a couple little things, nothing, mind-blowing, earth-shattering. But I'm still catching a lot of crap over the video I made about when I was talking about is it okay to change your mind all the time? And I couldn't think of anybody better to use as an example than this gentleman that's 80 years old, and his name is Rusty78609. I believe that's the correct name, I believe it is, of his channel. Go check him out. He's a nice guy. But anyway, a lot of you thought that I was picking on Rusty. And I was getting some really snarky comments from some of you people, And like this one guy said something about how I have this envy. Boy, you must really envy Rusty. And I wrote him, said, no, I don't envy Rusty. And then I thought about it. He wrote that the other day, and then I thought about it again. I don't know why, but I went back and I wanted to add to the comment. I said, you must have a serious stupidity problem. I don't know. I did not disrespect him. I wasn't talking ill about Rusty. In fact, I thought I took up for him. It's okay. You can do whatever you want to do. In fact, I even said that Rusty has this saying that he says all the time, you do you and I'll do me. And I agree with that. And I think we all should do that. You do you and I'll do me. Okay, moving along. Today, I went to the VA. I made two little shorts today. It was nothing, really. I was driving down Garden of the Gods Road and I was traveling west, and I just wanted to show you guys off in a distance Pikes Peak. Pikes Peak is called America's Mountain. America the Beautiful, that song for Purple Mountain's majesty above the fruited plain. Well, that's Pikes Peak. So I just wanted to show you a little glimpse of that. I see that mountain every day, every day. I've seen it so many times, it's like what mountain? You know what I mean? What mountain? But it really is still something, and it is something to see. If you ever come to Colorado, you can't miss it, I promise you. It's I've been on top of Pikes Peak many, many times. And let me tell you something, there's not a lot of air up there. There's not a lot of oxygen. It can be like in the 70s down on the bottom of the mountain, on the valley floor. By the time you get up to Pikes Peak up top, you're in the 30s and the wind's blowing and you're freezing to death. It's incredible. And they also serve these special donuts that they make up there because the air is so thin. But if you buy the donuts up on top of the mountain in the little store they have up there, and when you come down the mountain, they turn to pure grease. It's crazy how that works. But anyway, I went to the VA today. I made another little dingbat little video where I was just sitting out in the parking lot, and I just wanted to show you what the little VA building looked like. I didn't take any film inside. I thought that would be, well, not cool to do. That's kind of invading some people's privacy. This is a medical facility, and I didn't think that would be the moral and right thing to do, so I didn't do. Well, I don't know exactly what time it is, but I think, yeah, well, it ain't no I think about it, but tonight is the night that if Iran does not open up those straits, Trump's kind of really left a strange, very, I don't know how to word it, but a very strange, true social message, like, man, it almost sounds, now I'm not saying he's indicating this, but he's talking about like the place is going to be like just so many people are going to be just annihilated and it'll never be what it once was. It almost sounded like to me like, you're not going to hit those people with a nuke, are you? I don't think he is. I don't think he is. And then I was listening to another channel today, and he was talking about Nostradamus. And he was saying that Nostradamus had said something that World War III basically would start by some guy wearing what do you call those? I don't know what you call them. Those things that they wear over in the Middle East, one of those blue headdress things, you know. That was Pinball Preparedness, if you want to go check him out. He's not really an alarmist. He talks about prepping and social events, and he's a pretty good guy. So anyway, I thought I would say that. But you know, there's no telling what's going to happen. But you know, to show you the barbaricness of these mullahs, these clerics, these theocratic leaders of Iran, they want their own people, and I know you've heard this already, they want their own people to surround these power plants that the United States has clearly said, we're going after it, we're going to bomb it. They will not exist. They will be up in flames. So what do the morons of Iran say? Go get the kids, go get the families, and y'all surround the power plant. They don't care about people. They do not care about people one bit. Now, it's okay for them to say whatever they want to say because they probably have deep underground bunkers. They probably have backup generators and medicine and stock food and television and communication and all the things that you need to sustain a good life, while all the other people that's living up above ground, all of the citizenry of Iran, will have to go through pure hell. And that's why those people, those clerics, those people, they could care less. They're barbaric. They're inhumane. I'm telling you, why don't they go and surround the power plants? Well, anyway, I thought I would just kind of chit-chat with you a little bit. Man, I really wish this didn't have to happen. I wish the Iranian government would come to their senses, allow the Strait of Hormuz to open and allow safe passage of ships to go through. Even though the United States does not depend on Iran's oil or their gas, there are other countries that do. And that affects the United States too because of shipping. And man, there's no telling what's going to happen tonight. Don't be surprised. Well, nothing could happen. For one, everything could work out. Or if the bombs start flying, and there's no telling what Iran's going to do. They may start launching missiles into Saudi Arabia and blowing up their oil fields or refineries. They were talking about doing that. So everybody's going to be on edge tonight at about, was it 8 o'clock? I believe it was 8 o'clock Eastern time is when all of this, that's when the deadline is over with. So no telling what we're going to wake up to tomorrow, the next day. And I'm talking about higher fuel prices. You're not going to really feel the effects right off the bat. This could really affect shipping all over the world. No telling what the stock market's going to do. It could go way up or it could go way down. We just don't know yet, guys. This is very interesting. This is an interesting time to live in the world, I tell you. It's unsettling, but it's interesting at the same time. Thanks a lot for listening. I appreciate it, guys. I hope you have a great evening or day wherever you are in the world. And thank you so much for being here. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Please keep in mind, like the guy who said that I'm living in envy and all of that. No, I'm really not, man. One guy said, you just do this for clicks. No, I don't. Number one, I already have enough people that qualifies for monetization if I want to monetize. So why would I need clicks when I'm not monetized? I don't make any money, guys, okay? So just calm down. Rusty's all right. He's a good guy. He's never done anything wrong to me. He never said an unkind word to me. I was just using him as an example because he likes to change his mind all the time. That's his divine right to do that. Just like you have the divine right to do whatever you want to do. Okay, guys, take care. Again, I'm Jimmy Rance, and this is Unfiltered.